Morning everyone, it's MOT day for this, and yeah, we're going to try a different MOT because obviously, or different MOT station, because after what went on with ATS, yeah, I'm not going back there, so I'm going to try somewhere else, and hopefully we'll get this done. The only issue we've got, which hopefully isn't an MOT failure, is that central locking fuse I think's gone, so we just need to replace that, but hence why I'm using the manual key. So let's get on down and hopefully we'll come back with a clean MOT. I've driven it around and I can't identify any problems, so yeah, let's get going. Okay, so we are back after, you can see it's raining now. We are a couple of days on from the MOT. I don't have the paperwork on me, but given that we're back here, I suppose you can probably tell it failed. So, yeah, it's failed on the two front tyres. One's got cord showing and I think wear, and the other's got wear on the outside. So need two new tyres. Strangely, they've also said that there's a $14.95 retest fee, and that is at F1 Auto Centres. So they also want a retest fee, but they were willing to waive that if I was to buy tyres from them. Yes, interesting. They wanted £216 for two Goodyear tyres, and then they said, oh, we could probably find some, I think we got some Avons in and they're 180 and we'll waiver the fee. They did also, I think, say that they were going to throw in a wheel alignment because it's needed. The car doesn't pull at all, but they've seen that on the outside there was some wear, so they've automatically said it needs a wheel alignment. Anyway, so long story short is I've gone back home and ironically found F1 Auto Centres to offer the cheapest semi-budget tyres. So I phoned them back up and said, if I order these online, will you fit them, and do you charge a retest fee? And they went, no, pop it back, we'll do, we won't charge you a retest fee, and we'll also re-MOT it. So yeah, so hopefully it's all worked out, but there's no advisories. I'll see if I can show you on the car, bear with me, where they failed it on. It is wet, so I don't know if it's come off now. Oh, that's it. They failed it there. But yeah, so we're going to get this done now, and hopefully we'll be out of here within the hour. Okay, so an hour later, we have a no advisory MOT, which I'm happy about. And when you book online, I don't know, let's have a quick look quickly. What have we got? Worst thing about steel rims, putting these things on, because I'm hoping that the wheel trim will fit on properly with these. But yeah, so I've got to go to work now to go and collect some stuff, so hopefully we'll notice about whether or not these tyres are any good. To be fair, they are pretty cheap, high fly. So yeah, and then all we need to do is have a general clean up inside, give it a good wash over, put the therapy hubcaps on, and we're good to go. So yeah, right, let's get on with that. Okay, so I'm back home away from the car, and I should have really thought about this a bit earlier, really. And the therapy hubcaps, yeah, very interesting. If you're ever thinking of getting a therapy for yourself, or you're going to do it up to sell, therapy hubcaps are expensive. Now, what you can see here is, it's in essence, it's like a pop hubcap, but with a chrome finish, a chrome sort of insert. This is your bog standard 500 cap, which you get on the lounge, and then you've got this chrome bit in the middle, and then on the outside is almost like a pop. So it's a combination of a pop wheel trim with a 500 lounge cap in the middle, and then this bit here. This bit is bonded in to here. And long story short is they come in two colours, which is silver and white. And the colour therapies, I believe, are white only. And then you get this, which I think is available on convertibles. Anyway, they're extortionate for price. They're around new. I don't even know how much they are new, and I dread to even think what a Fiat dealer offers you. But around online for a reasonably good, with a maybe a bit of scuffing, it's going to be about £45, something like that. So £45 for a not so good one. And yeah, so anyway, so I've obtained 4 of these for £150, and they're all pretty much near perfect, apart from this one, which has got this here. Anyway, so got these like well over a month ago, and the more I thought about it, the more I was like, actually, you know what, I really should paint these white, because the mirrors, and you know, from the factory the car has white hubcaps, and maybe I'll save myself some time and effort and just put these on, but actually I'm starting to think maybe these need to be white. So because this doesn't come off, we need to do masking and then some painting. So I've started on this one already, using this method of simply just getting some masking tape, going around this edge, and then cutting out like a little template in the middle. Then we're just going to scuff this up and then basically spray it white and hope for the best. If I'm being honest, I'm not actually really sure what I'm going to do about the inside, because those are probably most likely going to go white as well. But you can see it's bonded in, so it's not easy to come out. I think Paul from Love 500 did a renovation on these. Wouldn't be able to tell you what white is a standard white for these. I've just gone with a matte white spray can, which works well on plastic. We'll see how it comes out, see how we go. But because I'm doing all 4, then all 4 colours will match. So I'm going to crack on with getting these masking done, and then tomorrow I'll start the paint job. Right, the hubcaps. These 2 with the chrome bits are 2 that I've purchased recently. Ignore the fact that, like most hubcaps, they're not in the best condition. And I've currently got 2 here, 1 here and 1 down here, which were the grey silver hubcaps, and I've now sprayed those, and you can see that is slightly whiter than that one, but it's not too bad. Like, put it this way, if you had 1 cap missing on a car, and you needed to replace it with one of these, yeah, it's going to stand out a bit. But if you need two caps, then you'll have, say, these two on, say, the left side and these two, for example, on the right side. That way, you just wouldn't know the difference. Either way, all four are going on, so they'll all match. And to be fair, it's not been too bad at all. I'm quite impressed with the coverage. And yeah, so they're going to dry now for a couple of weeks whilst I'm on holiday. I'll leave those to do their thing, and when they come back, I'll peel the masking off and they can go onto the car. And then yeah, then I think we're going to be good to go. But yeah, it's got a gloss to it, so I don't have to lacquer it. But yeah, quite happy with that. Today's Friday. Hope to get this video out tomorrow. Day off work, so my plan was to sort of get on with one, if not two, of the 500s that I've got. And just really for sort of bit of information, the black one had its MOT, but that's now developed a clicking sound from the steering. When you're stationary and you move the steering wheel left to right, there's this awful clicking sound that's come, which has developed whilst it's having its MOT. Not really happy about that, so that black one's now not going anywhere until I can sort out that one. And the white one just waiting on a part, because in the last video I showed you about the bolt in the hub not going. Yeah, just need to get that sorted and then everything can go back in place. There's also an ABS EDR fault which has developed, I think, whilst it's been sat up. So I think it's something to do with the voltage, but again, need to look into that. But that will be in another video next week probably. So today we're going to be looking or fixing and finally sorting out the colour therapy 2014 that's just been sitting around for so long now. But we need to get the final finishing touches on that, get everything sorted, and then I can do a sort of a final rundown video and get that gone. So yeah, I'm not really sure again on the market for that. I'm not sure I'm going to be making a huge amount of money on that, but I could be wrong. I really don't. But it was already reasonably high price anyway before when I got it. But anyway, so today I'm going to crack on with that, get that done. It's probably not going to be the most exciting video if I'm being honest, like not mechanical wise, but it's a bit of content, and we're getting closer to the 1000. We're just shy of, just over 20 short of the 1000. So yeah, so I'll be earning the £1 a week kind of thing from YouTube. And yeah, so I think without further ado, let's get on with the day and see what we can get done and hopefully complete this colour therapy. First job of the day is to get the squeaky slave cylinder sorted down there. So battery's out, battery tray is out, and then we're gonna lubricate up that slave cylinder to stop the really annoying squeak, which is quite common on the 500 because it dries out. So that's the first job of the day on the grey one. I'll probably put the hubcaps on as well, and then hopefully I think that's it. I think that's it for this one, and then I can probably look to get it up for sale. Oh well, to be fair, I think it's actually fairly dirty inside, so needs another hoover. Then I'll get the mats put in, but I'll do that like last minute. It saves me having to do it again. But yeah, I think we are pretty much good to go on this one, and then it'll go up for sale. Colour therapies, never sold one before, so it's going to be interesting. Right, nearly 20 minutes I think it took to take all these clips off, because I've never had to do it on a 2014, so there's more clips and then these ECU plugs, so got to get to that. Okay, so that's back on, back in. ECU clips are all in. Everything is back on the battery tray. Let's start that again. Battery tray. And yeah, I think that took us about, all in all, it sounds stupid, but that took us about 45 minutes because of those ECU plugs are not the easiest to get out, but that's standard. There's, you know, otherwise you don't want those flopping around. Then it's just unclipping everything, and as I say, it's a 2014, so never had to do one. The earlier ones were a lot better. So anyway, that's all done. Just got to stick this in because it's broken, I think, behind, so need to get that in, and then we'll be good to go with this one. And then there'll be a final, like I say, walk around. There'll be a final video where I'll take the photos and get it up for sale. So yeah, it's not a bad little car. The pop version is not too bad in the end, really. Actually, I'm going to clean up those pedals now. I'm actually going to go and do that. So yeah, for a little run around, it's all right. And then we'll get that all sorted, and then have another work out which one we've got to work on now, because stacking them, and need to sort them all out. If you're a regular subscriber to the channel, you'll know that one there, the 2008 that I had, that alternator's gone on that. So yeah, right, there she is. Hubcaps are on, and we are good to go. Normally I'll go and take photos elsewhere, and I'll do that, but just for this video and to get it out tomorrow morning, just going to do that in the car parking space. So right, so we had to replace front bumper and the left side wing, didn't we? Was it left side? No, it was right side, sorry. Driver's side. Instant colour matches, which is good. Front tyres were on. Done the hubcaps, as you can see already from this video, and we had to pull out and respray the rear quarter as well. And then that's pretty much been it, to be honest. That's it. Yeah, interior wise, absolutely no issues at all. Might have to unlock it. MOT was done. Came up as a fail, didn't it, on tyres? And then double checking, no advisories. So yeah, new mats and good interior clean on this one. We'll put in a Bluetooth FM radio transmitter to connect into the radio there. But yeah, it's basically grey all around. Grey seats, grey interior with white little bits and bobs. I've got this slight mark on here which I didn't actually really notice. And yeah, I'm not sure what's quite gone on with that, but that looks like something that's under the glass. And I'm thinking I might add some sort of blackout, not blackout, but the trim colour that will turn that black, because that's faded. But yeah, it's not too bad in the end actually. God, I've got to go really far out. There we go. 44,000 miles on the clock. So 44,000 miles on the clock, clean MOT. And yeah, we haven't done anything on the brakes. Topped up all the fluids, and yeah, I think that's it really. I think there's the odd little mark on here somewhere, right down there. Not too worried about that, but yeah. I probably wouldn't get a therapy again. I mean, it's not exactly what people are desperately crying out for, is it? I mean, they're quite, nice with the little white wheel trims and everything, a bit retro, and probably in a grey it's not too bad. I think it holds its colour a bit better than a pop does. But yeah, I believe, was this a Cat N? I think it was a Cat N, wasn't it? So, but yeah, can't really complain about it. Oh, hello. I need to put the down there. I need to put where we've taken out the fuses at some point. I need to put the cover back on in there. Yeah. See if I might do that now actually. Yeah, if you want to get access to certain fuses, bear with me. Which way does it go? I think it goes this way. Got to get in the back. Unlike, do you know what? There's some cars, I want to say BMW. I don't know about others, but definitely BMW. They give you little tweezers and to pull out the fuses, but they don't on the Fiat. And I think we decided that was Ed Sheeran, didn't we? All right, there we go. There we have it. Oh, right. Don't really like doing this in front of lots of people. It's quite embarrassing. So our neighbour's collared me. He wants to talk to me about something. So we're going to see what that's all about. Is it because he doesn't like certain cars being on the driveway, or is it just a general mechanical query that he's got? But anyway, we shall see. GDS is still going well. Still going well on that one. Just needs a good old clean. But yeah, so I think that's going to be it. Thank you for watching, and hopefully we can sell this one very, very soon. Just take a picture for the thumbnail, and yeah, get on with the day. So until next time, thank you all again, and hit that subscribe button for more videos from the channel.